All right, hello everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. First of all, I hope that you guys got the opportunity to watch our video last week about gratitude, and I hope that you enjoyed it and found it helpful. I would love to hear any feedback that you guys have if you have been practicing and how that's going for you. Personally, this past week, I've been going through my photos and kind of organizing them. And when I was doing that, I, got to see how many places I've gotten to go to. And that definitely filled me with gratitude. And I love to travel. It's one of my favorite things to do in my free time. And I have been to 25 states, and 4 out of those 25 states, I have lived there for an extended period of time. And I've also visited one country. I've visited Mexico. So I love to travel. I love to experience new places and new cultures. But to me, travel doesn't always have to mean crossing state lines or hopping on a plane. It could simply just mean exploring somewhere new and having that new experience. I actually put together a list of places on my phone just around Kansas City that I haven't been to. And I have grown up here my whole life. And so those are places that you might go to for like a staycation, if you will. So if you're wondering, about travel and you don't think it really applies to you, don't check out on me yet, because I think that it definitely still can. Okay, so right now, we're definitely out of our norm. We're on a stay-at-home order. We have this outbreak. It's not normal. And that's not something that we have gotten to choose. But when we get out of the norm through traveling or exploring new places, that's something that we do get to choose. And with that choice, that comes the benefits. So here are a few benefits that I found through travel. It helps us reset and stress less. So like I mentioned, when we intentionally choose to break the norm in travel, we get a distraction from our daily stressors. And with that, we are able to lower our cortisol levels. Cortisol is our body's stress hormone. And so the lower that those levels are, the more peaceful and relaxed that we feel. Number 2, it promotes leisure. This is really exciting, obviously, as a recreation therapist. So not only are we engaging in leisure by traveling, but we will likely be engaging in leisure while we are traveling as well. So that could double or even triple the benefits of that leisure. And not only that, but it can reignite your passion for something, a particular interest that you have that maybe you just got busy and kind of left behind, or possibly even allow you to find new interests and new hobbies. Benefit number 3, it helps us gain self-awareness and perspective. So when we immerse ourselves with new experiences, we can become more open and aware to not only what's going on around us in the world around us, but also within us. And those differences that we witness allow us an opportunity for self-reflection of our own culture, our values, our principles. So that's definitely, I think, something that I have found through my travel is a shift in perspective and awareness. Benefit number 4, it actually helps us become smarter and more creative. So what a great reason to get some travel in. So similarly to gaining perspective and awareness, the differences that we experience allow new information to flood our brains. And when that happens, we create new neural pathways that allow us to make connections that were previously unknown to us, which can enhance our intelligence and creativity. So I thought that that was a cool little bit of research. And benefit number 5, it helps us to build resilience and helps us to adapt. So with all of these things being said, the benefits of travel continue to have an impact on us even when that travel is over. Because when that travel is over and we have experienced the expansion of our neural pathways, it's called cognitive flexibility. We experience cognitive flexibility. And so when this happens, we are able to better adapt to our surroundings and our situation. And from that, our resilience is built. So we can better adapt to the negatives that come our way in life. So I thought that that was pretty cool. So why would I choose to talk about travel at a time when we're not really able to travel? Well, I'm glad you asked. A study was done by Cornell University, and it actually showed that the anticipation of a trip or an experience can actually increase our happiness more substantially than the anticipation of something that's tangible. So, for an example, like getting a new car. Your anticipation of a trip can actually increase your happiness more substantially than something tangible. So I thought that that was really cool. And I can personally attest to that because, you know, with the stay-at-home order, it's easy to begin to feel kind of down and out. And last week I was able to plan a trip for the fall, and I feel as if, you know, some of that weight has kind of been lifted, and it definitely gave me a silver lining in the midst of all of this uncertainty going on right now. Now, I also know that travel, whether it be locally, whether it's near or far, it can be challenging due to accessibility. And so what I really would like to do is, in my challenge for you today is, it's twofold. So challenge number 1, I want you to tell me places that you have been to that you have found enjoyable and accessible. My goal is to compile a list of accessible places as a resource. And these could be local, it could be national, or it could even be global. So, for example, if you think that the Nelson Atkins Museum is very accessible and enjoyable, you can certainly include that. And then challenge number 2, I want you to tell me about some of the trips or travel plans that you have coming up, or if you don't have any, somewhere that you would like to go. Okay, and so you are welcome to leave those in the comments or email me. I'll include my email in this post, and you can also find it in our MSAC directory. Just be sure that when you share, you are specifying whether it's a place that you've been and you are recommending it, or if it's a place that you have planned to go or would like to go. So that would be really helpful for me when it comes to compiling that list for you guys. And I can't wait to see what your responses are and all the fun places you've been and all the fun places that you are going to get to go. So, and like I said at the beginning of this video, it's a beautiful day outside, so I hope that you all get outside a little bit to enjoy and soak up some of that sun. Okay, so it's really great to see all of your names popping up on here, and I love getting to interact with you on the Facebook page. And we'll be right back here next Wednesday at 2 with another rec therapy video. And I hope that you all are doing well and that we can see each other again very soon. Okay? I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.